This is a video on a listserv website compilation that I created at the beginning of 2017. I've been updating since then. So let's go to the site. My name is Larry Green, and I joined this listserv about 7 or 8 months ago at the end of 2016, and I'm very dedicated to helping our students have a more affordable education by assisting faculty and other people in adopting OER course materials. I noticed that in the listserv there were some great conversations where people would ask, all right, in this class, has anyone found anything in OER that would suit our needs? And then somebody else from a completely different area sometimes would respond. What I decided that it'd be really nice to take those conversations and organize them by area. So I grabbed all the conversations at which there were successful resolutions, where somebody asked a question and then somebody else had a solution and said, I've been using OER in this particular field, in this particular class, what do you think? And then sometimes the conversation would include several of our colleagues, where people would talk about and share what they've been doing. So here's a site, and notice that I just did a very simple alphabetical order of the areas. So for example, if you want to find out about what's happening in, say, biology, you can click on biology. And then within biology, I tried to organize by the type of biology that are addressed in the conversations. So for example, in ecology, here's a conversation. I'm putting together a list of potential open textbook options for community college ecology course. Here's the course description. They give the course description. Here's what someone has done. We can see lots and lots of great links to this particular course. So other faculty from other places can look at that. We can go back up and we can choose, let's say, for example, nursing. And we can look at nursing, and again, we have all kinds of great resources about nursing that are just conversations. So in surgical nursing, one person said, I worked on a grant which provided some learning materials. I don't know if you'd be able to adopt into these studies. Perhaps these materials could be useful. And then somebody else responded, here's a site from Central California's TAA CCT grant, and there's a link. You may need to copy and paste the link instead of clicking on it. In several of the subjects, not all of them, you'll be able to find what you need. And as more and more conversations get posted on the listserv, I will continue to add them to this list. So hopefully you find this particular site helpful, and also hopefully you'll be part of the conversation and I'll be able to add things that you have added to the conversation onto this website. Thank you.